and hopefully we are, so we can get started with the live stream here. So this is severe weather live stream for Friday, April 15th, 2022. Oh, let's get started here. The Storm Prediction Center has officially placed a severe thunderstorm watch for the areas I just highlighted, excluded a few 20 miles or so on the far western side of the watch. This includes Ozark. This doesn't include look at the severe thunderstorm watch. So this is effective this Friday afternoon and evening from 4:50 p.m. CDT, so 5:50 p.m. my time, to 10 p.m. CDT, 11 p.m. my time, Eastern time. Obviously, I'm located on the East Coast. Primary threats include scattered large hail and isolated very large hail events to 2 inches in diameter. Isolated damaging wind gusts up to 65 miles per hour, and a tornado or two are possible. A few supercells should develop this evening with a primary threat of large hail. In Arkansas, this watching includes 13 counties: Jackson, Lawrence, Randolph, Baxter, Independence, Newton, Stone, Boone, Izard, Searcy, Fulton, Marion, and Sharp. This includes the cities of Ashflat, Attica, Batesville, Bull Shoals, Calico Rock, Cave City, Cherokee Village, Flippin, Hardy, Harrison, Horseshoe Bend, Hoxie, Jasper, Leslie, Mammoth Spring, Marshall, Melbourne, Mountain Home, Mountain View, Newport, Oxford, Pocahontas, Summit, Walnut Ridge, Western Grove, and Yellville. So, the overall tornado threat is low with a 20% chance, and then a strong tornado, which is an EF2 to an EF5 tornado. That's a low 5% risk as well. I believe that the main reason this watch was issued today was because of the hail event. As you guys can see, there's a 50% chance for the overall hail threat. But, however, the 2-inch or greater sized hail risk is a moderate 40% chance. So that's something to take note of here. So let's take a look at this severe thunderstorm warning now. So, severe thunderstorm was located over Highlandville. This is in, this is in Missouri. Ping-pong sized hail and 60 mile per hour gusts are possible with this storm. If you're outside in locations near Seymour or Ava or Smollett, I'd recommend you guys get indoors now. The main hail risk is right in here, and I am noticing there's bits of lightning in this storm as well, and there may be a little bit of rotation here, not a whole lot, but just a tiny bit, so that's something to take note of as well as the storm approaches. And actually, we just got a new we just got a new reflectivity scan. And this thing is going to look more like a supercell. We have the rain starting to wrap around. And if there were to be anything forming, it would be right in there. We should be getting our new velocity scan here soon. And it's still messy at this time. I'm not seeing anything that would... Sorry, guys. I'm not seeing anything that would necessarily say that there's anything tornadic going on with this storm, at least. However, we still have to pay attention. See how this storm progresses. Now, jumping down to this cell that's approaching Hattiesburg, Mississippi, I believe, right? Yes. This is using the New Orleans radar, which is sort of surprising, but actually not that surprising. If we take a distance, it's only about 61 miles away, so that's not bad. But my goodness, that's a hail core right there. So let's see what this one's being warned for, if I can pull up the warning here. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. This is moving southeast. Wait, no it isn't. It's moving east, so if you're in Purvis... Also, guys, if I pronounce your town name wrong, please let me know in the chat. That way, I know that I got the name of your town or city correct. But with this cell approaching Hattiesburg, if you're in Purvis or near Purvis, Pine Grove, Hanford, Oklahoma, anywhere in those areas, I highly recommend that you get into a sturdy structure, preferably away from windows as well. Because with hail events like this that's happening with this storm, the hail can fly in through your windows, and it can break windows. So that's something to keep note of as well. I think we only have... No, we have one more serious thunderstorm warning, and that's in Florida. So let's take a look at this one here. And I'm assuming this one's her strong winds. Miami issued this one until 6:30. Severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles south of Henry Correctional, moving west-southwest at 10 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour gusts and quarter-sized hail is expected with this. So this one expires. This one is producing a lot of lightning here, so you're outdoors in this area. I'm not sure why my thing crashed, my pen. But if you're in this general area, if you're in any severe thunderstorm warning polygon, you need to be indoors. Not just because of the hail, but if you get strong enough winds here, the wind can pick up objects like a trampoline, for example, and just toss it. And if you're outside, that could hit you, and it could injure you as well. So, we have a couple special weather statements as well that we may as well check on. So this one expires in 11 minutes. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Onward, Mississippi, moving east at 40 miles per hour. storm will remain over mainly rural areas of central Issaquena. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. Southwestern Sharkey counties, including the following location of Cary. So that's something to keep a note of here as it moves towards the Holly Bluff area. Where's that other one at? I know there was one more here in Mississippi. Yep, right here. I think this one will... Yeah, this one's using Jackson's. And same thing, but this one's penny-sized hail, and this one's moving northeast at 55. And I would also like to mention, all these storms that are going to be happening today are all expected to form along this warm front that I just highlighted here. And I'm going to change the size here. All these storms are expected to form along this warm front that's moving through. So that's why all these storms are firing the way they are. So moving back over to our original severe thunderstorm warning here. The things and obviously if you'd be working in the National Weather Service here in Springfield, you can't, or any National Weather Service office in general, you can't go issuing tornado warnings just because you see a rotation. Now, if it were along like a squall line or a QLCS, then obviously you'd likely have to. But for events like this, no. You just can't do that. So we have this mesoscale discussion down here talking about that, but there isn't much of a threat down there. That's why this Storm Prediction Center isn't currently planning on issuing a watch, likely a severe thunderstorm watch. But however, we have to remain wary of the risk. So, let's check the Storm Prediction Center's website here. Right now, it looks like for today, we've had 4 reports of storms. We've had 1 hail report and... No, sorry, 1 wind report and 3 hail reports. And if we go to radar scope here, we can actually see where these reports are. So we had a report come in from Spokane. I'm hoping I said that right. 13 or 14 minutes ago of 0.75 inch hail. That's going in from Spire Network here. If this storm continues Philadelphia, Mississippi, you guys are probably going to get in on all this action in, I'd say, 15 minutes or so. It won't take long. Further down the line, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, you guys will probably be getting in on the action in, I'd say, about two hours or so is when I'd say you guys get your action. So, while we're in like a break right now, I'd like to take a look at the risk. And before I do that, I need a dab of water. So, I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. So here we have a 0 out of 5 risk for severe weather. That's just like your general thunderstorm risk. Right here we have our 1 out of 5 risk, which means that like the events that I mentioned at the beginning of the stream are possible, but they're not expected to be as high as they are. And then here is our 2 out of 5 risk on our severe weather scale, and that's basically why we have our severe thunderstorm watch that's currently in effect. And as I mentioned before, we only have one right now. There are expected to be many more. There are expected to be many, many more thunderstorms that are expected to form here. Now, on my other screen here that I'm pulling up right now, I'm going to take a look at a model right here of the HRRR model, which is good with severe weather. As soon as I plug it in. Charging, that's good. Okay. Don't care. Yeah. So it looks like on the HRRR model, I do it on here, but I don't have access to that stuff anymore. Because I ran out of money, unfortunately. But I don't have access to like all of that stuff I did on the 3rd, or not 3rd, 5th of March, or whatever last time I streamed severe weather was. But right now, it seems like storms will begin around 8 p.m. my time. And then they'll continue, get larger in quantity around 11 p.m. Eastern, and continue to enlarge and expand in intensity, move through the Tennessee Valley, northern Alabama. Then it looks like by 11 a.m. tomorrow, yeah, looks like there will be another risk for severe weather in the areas of Arkansas. So let's actually take a look at day 2 outlook here. And yeah, the Storm Prediction Center has already issued a level 2 out of 5 risk here for Mississippi, which obviously I believe that's a good decision looking at this model run. And obviously the Storm Prediction Center, that's the best group of meteorologists there is. They're constantly looking at these models. And determining what's the best outlook. So we're going to switch back to the day 1 outlook here. So our severe thunderstorm watch was issued about 41 minutes ago, and we've been live for probably about 30 minutes now. 30, something like that. Let's see here. Yeah, we've been live for about 22 minutes now, and we'll remain on until my brother returns from his friend's house. So, we're going to take a look at this Springfield cell again, if my phone will load the radar up. Here we go. And it looks like this hail core is increasing once again, right in there. Not seeing what I saw before. However, that may be because these storms are robbing of all of its energy. And yeah, that may be the case here. That may be the case. So this entire section of storms, we're going to have to watch very carefully over the next 20 minutes or so. I'm going to check Twitter very quickly here. Also, if you guys have any photos or videos to do, feel free to tag me in them. My @ is right here. Ooh, that's interesting. 0 miles northeast of Vinoy Park, Florida. Where is that? St. Petersburg. Funnel 1/3 of the way down. St. Peter. Oh, that's over here. That is, if it's where I think it is, that rotation is right there. That, I'm going to take a look here at spectrum width. That rotation is right there. That, I'm going to take a look here at spectrum width. And I'm not seeing anything here, which is good. However, this could easily produce a tornado here, if that report is accurate. Because this is where that report was taken, right there. So that's something to keep an eye on here. Anything else for right now, obviously. Look at this one here. Ping pong ball size hail and 60 mile per hour gusts are possible. It's moving east at 50. That may be something. I think this storm that I think is just hail. But this is definitely something to watch here, guys. This storm is getting our main focus right now. Jumping down here now, because we have another severe thunderstorm warning. Oh, this thing could be going as well. This thing could try and go as well, guys. So we have two storms here that could go. I don't think that's a debris signature. However, if you're in Summerall, Melba, Bethel, Cantwell Mill, Bassfield, Society Hill, Goss, Good Hope, Seminary, you guys need to get into your safe place. If this storm decides it wants to go, it will go. So you guys there need to get into your safe place now. going back up to this storm, still looking very suspicious. This thing is starting to tighten its rotation up a bit. So once again, Squires, Brushy Knob, Sweden, Drury, Gentryville, Vanzette, Hebron, you guys need to be taking your tornado precautions now. There's any good news here. I'm thinking that the hail core of this storm may be limiting this thing's potential to form here. However, that isn't a given. So, as I said, Sweden, Brushy Knob, Drury, Gentryville, Vanzette, Hebron, you guys need to be in your safe place immediately. These other storms down to the south look like they're beginning to get their own hail cores. So that'll be something to watch out for as well. We don't have any chasers, do we, right now on these? Is this Vince? Vince is going along I-40 right now. But he's still nowhere close. What are these? This cell's still trying to do something here. So that cell is definitely still one to watch here. We have reds moving away from the radar, and we have greens moving towards here. So this is still such a broad rotation, though. So jumping back to this one that's north of Hattiesburg, and there's still broad rotation here, but it's not as strong as it once was. And then we have that special weather statement that's going to be approaching Tuscaloosa soon here. So that's something to keep an eye out here for. So I think we only have, yes, we only have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings at the moment. We have the one up in Missouri, and then we have the one down just the north of Hattiesburg. And I take that back. We do have a special weather statement down here in Florida. So we have a new severe thunderstorm warning, including Philadelphia, Mississippi. And it's for this line. Probably for winds, because I'm seeing that this storm is gusting out, playing all of its winds. All these winds are pushing behind it, causing the storm to get like a bow shape, a backwards bow shape. So that's something to keep an eye out on. Also, still keeping my eye on this storm right here for any potential development. Same goes for this one, but I'm honestly not seeing much from it anymore. However, the one to the south may be trying to do things here. So we need to keep our eye out on all these storms here. So let's take a look at this new severe thunderstorm warning. All these storms here. So in southwestern Noxubee County in east central Mississippi, northwestern Kemper County in east central Mississippi, southeastern Winston County in east central Mississippi, and northern Neshoba County in east central Mississippi until 6:30 p.m. The store 60-mile-per-hour gusts and quarter-sized hail. This thunderstorm will be near Nana Waya around 6:05. So you guys there have about 10 minutes or so to get into your safe place. Other locations impacted by this thunderstorm include Noxubee. So, if this continues, if this is the hail core right there, this is going to move just to the south of Noxubee and move directly into Vernon. So if you're in Vernon, you guys need to be getting indoors now. There is also a lot of lightning being produced by this storm. So jumping back up to this severe thunderstorm warning. Well, I guess I can't say near Springfield anymore, can I? My goodness, this hail core. This is our hail core right there. My goodness. This thing is still moving east, I believe. Yes, this thing is still moving east. So, Gentryville, you'll get hit by the backside of this severe thunderstorm. Hebron, if the hail core remains intact, you'll get hit by the backside of it as well. Looking at these other storms that have formed to the south of it, and I'm not really seeing any main types of rotation here. Our network. Yeah.
Your mattress will be here Friday, okay?
Yep.
Can you make do until then?
Yeah.
And then once it gets here,
We have the green. Where is this coming from? Okay. We have the greens moving towards the radar, and we have our reds moving away from the radar. And right in there is where our tornadic rotation is. Actually, I want to grab something. We have the greens moving towards the radar, and we have our reds moving away from the radar. Right in there is where our tornadic. So this is definitely something to watch now as this gets closer. Our rotation is roughly right about there. So this is definitely something to watch now as this gets closer. being on spectrum width, and there is a turbulence drop right in that area, but I'm not seeing anything that would be tornadic at this time. Okay, I'm increasing the size. Being on spectrum width, and there is a turbulence drop right in that area, but I'm not seeing anything that would be tornadic at this time. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on correlation coefficient either, which is good. But why... Oh, there goes my earpods. What I am seeing right in there is a very large amount of hail. Base velocity, there's no way this isn't contamination, right? 6 on top of... I think this rotation is mostly contamination. I really don't think there's anything here. However, if you're in Viola or Salem, you eventually down the line, if this thing remains tornadic, Cherokee Village, you guys are directly in the path of this. If it moves directly southwest, which it could be doing... No, this thing's moving east. So this thing's moving east here. That would make Salem and Viola the main areas if there were to be a tornado down here. Is this Vince? Vince is nearing Tulsa. There's a scale discussion. 60% watch issuance. Severe weather risk may increase through this evening if storms can develop and become sustained in the next couple hours. All hazards will be possible, and a weather watch may be needed. And that would probably be for this area to the west of... This is going to be west of our current severe thunderstorm warning. Watch, not warning. So the one in pink is our current one that we have right now. And the one in blue is where I likely think a new watch will be needed. Probably covering some of the areas that are in between both. This doesn't have the classic Supercell look to it. I will say that. Station right there. Let's see where it aligns with. This doesn't have the classic Supercell look to it. I will say that. Yeah, it doesn't have that classic look that you'd expect a supercell storm to have. I wonder, do these storms... Yeah! Coming! Breathe. We're good now, though. So, there's still a large amount of hail in this system. But for a tornado threat, I don't see it. Like, unless it's that right there. Like, unless it's that rotation right there on radar, I don't see why a warning was issued. Is there a closer radar here other than Springfield? It's the Little Rock Show. Yeah, I think unfortunately our best look at this cell will be from Springfield. That's almost 93 miles away. So we're looking pretty high. So tornado warning remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Tornado producing severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Ott or 60 miles northeast of Mountain Home, moving east at 60 miles per hour. So this thing is flying. This thing is absolutely flying. Luckily, this is our only severe thunderstorm that we have right now that's warned for a tornado. And actually, all of these storms are all the warnings we have. We have one severe thunderstorm warning right there. We have our... I'm going to change color here. We have our tornado warning right here. And then we have our other severe thunderstorm warning right there. So those are the only 3 severe warned storms right now that we have in effect. So that's good to note that those are our only 3 severe warned storms that we have in effect currently. Those are the only 3 that we're actively tracking. And then, hopefully, after this goes through, we'll be done with the severe threat for tonight. However, I am watching these. But obviously, you guys know, unless something comes up, I will stay on if there's a tornado warning in effect. And currently there is. We currently have a tornado warning for the next 13 minutes. And our warning is right there. And it's for a rotation somewhere in there. Oh, and they just decreased the severe thunderstorm warning that was associated with this. Shrunk, I guess I should say. They didn't decrease it, they shrunk it. So I'm going to check spectrum width, and there's still a drop there, but I think the main thing they warned this thing on is contamination. I think this was mostly a contamination-led tornado warning. However, as I said earlier, the people that work at the National Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center are the smartest meteorologists. And we do not bash the meteorologists that work there. No, multiple people in the weather community have been bashing people like Ryan Hall, y'all. I'm guessing this is Sammy. It looks better back 14 minutes ago than it does now, that's for sure. It looks better back 14 minutes ago than it does now, that's for sure. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? Tornado warning continues for Salem. Golf ball sized hail. Jeez. Golf ball sized hail. Jeez. So we still have another 9 minutes left for this tornado warning. Golf ball sized hail. This is located over Flint Springs. We're 7 miles west of Salem in Fulton County, moving east at 55. So if you're in Flint Springs, Shady Grove, Salem, Cornertown, Glencoe, Hart, French, Saddle, or Friat, or Viola, you guys need to be in shelter, not just from the tornado, but also from the hail. All this light blue that I just circled, that's golf ball sized hail. If that hits you, you will be injured. That hits your pet, they will be injured. If that hits you, you will be injured. That hits your pet, they will be injured.
Noah,
Yeah,
do you need this cookie sale paper anymore?
I don't think that's mine.
the class of 2023.
I don't think that's mine. Then I don't need it anymore.
Yeah. What, Noah?
I don't need it anymore then. Then I don't need it anymore. I don't need it anymore then. So, we're still working with an active tornado warning. That's in effect for 7 more minutes. So, we're still working with an active tornado warning. That's in effect for 7 more minutes. However, I don't think they're going to re-warn this. I think they'll warn it as a severe thunderstorm warning with the potential of a tornado. Are you? Why? Are you? Why? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. National Weather Service never fails to disappoint. So, Cherokee Village, as I was saying when I first got back on stream here, you guys are now under a tornado warning. So this is for western Randolph County in eastern Arkansas, northeastern Izard County in north central Arkansas, Fulton County in north central Arkansas, northwestern Lawrence County in eastern Arkansas, and central Sharp County in north central Arkansas until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Softball-sized hail now is possible. Softball-sized hail now is possible. So once again, as I was saying, even if you're not seeing the tornado, you could still get injured from the hail. Our softball-sized hail is likely right in that area that I just circled in blue. Our softball-sized hail is likely right in that area that I just circled in blue. So, Cherokee Village, you guys are right in the path of this storm. Cherokee Village, you guys are right in the path of this storm. So we've now moved over to Little Rock, Arkansas radar. Later on down the line, if this continues the way it's going, northern suburbs of Jonesboro, northwestern portions of Jonesboro as well, including Pocahontas, Walnut Ridge, Paragould, Marmaduke, and maybe even Jonesboro itself. Hi, Bo. Hey. Bo! Hey! Go on. Hi, Bo. Hey, Bo. Hey.
Get on here now. Let's go. Bo. Get on here now.
I hate that dog.
What do you do?
He knocked over my Statue of Liberty.
Is it broken?
Yep.
How bad is it broken?
Pretty bad.
It's not terrible. At least it's not the whole thing. It's okay.
Pretty much the entire thing.
No,
I don't.
see, your base is still here. You're good.
Yeah, the base is still there, but
It's less time to clean up. It's fine. Plus, it just gives you extra things to build. Remember when you used to take apart like those big Lego ships and rebuild the entire thing? Basically doing that. Just with a little help with oh. I don't think there's any more underneath that, but I can't tell. Here's an arm. It's tiny. I don't want you to lose it. Oh, that's not an arm. Where's the space go?
I don't even know. I think that's
Arm, maybe?
maybe.
This is a foot. That's 100% a foot. If this isn't a foot,
I
then I'm
don't think that's it. Tornado emergency. A tornado emergency has just been issued for the city of Jonesboro, Arkansas. If you live in Jonesboro, Bono, Lake City, you need to seek shelter immediately. A tornado emergency for Fontaine and Bono. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is also the same cell that was over near Salem. Also the same cell that was over near Salem. This is... Share this information with friends and family on social medias like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Like the live stream to get this out to more people who could use this coverage. Because guys, Jonesboro is in the polygon for this tornado emergency. If you remember, Jonesboro was hit by, I think it was an EF3 in 2020, I believe. Yes, it was an EF3 back in March of 2020 that moved through Jonesboro. Yes, it was an EF3 back in March of 2020 that moved through Jonesboro. And this isn't just the tornado threat. This is the hail threat as well. But mostly this is a tornado threat. So if you are in this tornado emergency polygon, you need to be taking shelter immediately. If you're in Bono, Jonesboro, Lake City, Brooklyn, on US 412 or Interstate 555, you need to be in shelter. This is only my second tornado emergency coverage that I've been doing while I've been tracking severe weather. The last tornado emergency I covered on this channel was the Mayfield tornado as it was moving through Caruthersville. back on December 10th. This is just... Back on December 10th. This is just... Wow, I never thought I'd see the day when a special weather statement was issued because of a tornado. Wow, I never thought I'd see the day when a special weather statement was issued because of a tornado. For this one, at 7:59, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was located over Black Rock, moving east at 45. Tornado emergency for Black Rock and Walnut Ridge. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is a law enforcement confirmed tornado. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. This includes U.S. Highway 67 between mile markers 109 and 121. That's where the first tornado emergency. The second one that includes Jonesboro. At 8:01 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and destructive tornado is located over Black Rock, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour. Tornado emergency for Fontaine and Bono. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. So, radar confirmed tornado. Take cover now. So, radar confirmed tornado. I never thought I'd see the day. Star Network, 1 mile east-southeast of Hoxie, Arkansas. Large observed wedge tornado on the ground coming into Walnut Ridge. Numerous power flashes. Large observed wedge tornado on the ground coming into Walnut Ridge. Numerous power flashes. This is from Ozark. Look at that. Look at that wall cloud. Look at that. My goodness. Jeez. I'm going to retweet this if you guys want to see it. Follow my Twitter. I'm going to retweet this if you guys want to see it. Follow my Twitter. Man. Large and destructive tornado is pushing into northeast Arkansas. Tornado emergency is in effect for southern Greene and northern central Craighead counties. Take cover now. Take cover now. This year is already the fourth most active year for tornadoes. And we have already got our second violent tornado of the year confirmed today. That was the Pembroke tornado from, I think, sometime last week, I believe. Then the other one was the Des Moines. Sometime last week, I believe. Then the other one was the Des Moines. Sometime last week, I believe. Then the other one was the Des Moines. Oh my. Guys, don't do what this guy did and pre-rate, by the way. Tornado emergency continues for Jonesboro, Bono, Lake City until 8:45. Tornado emergency continues for Jonesboro, Bono, Lake City until 8:45. Tornado emergency continues for Jonesboro, Bono, Lake City until 8:45. I'm going to switch to radar scope here. Switch to radar scope here. Man. Tornado was reported at 9:11. Large observed wedge on the ground coming into Walnut Ridge. Numerous power flashes. Large observed wedge on the ground coming into Walnut Ridge. Jeez. Never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day. And I'd like to remind all of you, this is happening on a slight risk day. And I'd like to remind all of you, this is happening on a slight risk day. Like, this isn't like a high risk day at all. This is a slight risk. Like, this isn't like a high risk. Severe weather threat for a severe thunderstorm watch 1:30 continues. Yeah, no kidding, Storm Prediction Center. The severe threat is expected to continue across the eastern part of Weather Watch 1:30 over the next couple of hours. An isolated tornado, wind damage, and large hail threat that is ongoing may begin to increase. Areas to the east of Weather Watch 1:30 are expected to be impacted within a few hours, which will likely necessitate the issuance of a new watch. That new watch, I believe, is likely the tornado watch that was issued. This was issued 2 hours ago. An hour ago. 2 hours ago. An hour ago. So the probabilities for this tornado watch, if anyone is wondering, there's a 40% chance of seeing a tornado in a 25-mile radius, and a 30% chance of seeing a strong EF2 or higher tornado in 25 miles, within 25 miles. And unfortunately, Jonesboro is likely almost directly in the path of a tornado with extremely large hail. Like, this is something I never expected. Ever. Oh, I just realized that if this continues, this is going to get dangerously close to the Memphis area. All we can hope for is that this thing weakens, but I don't think it will. That's unfortunate. New scan, and I think they're going to keep the tornado emergency up. Tornado emergency continues. 8:12, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was located over Walnut Ridge, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour. There have been reports of power flashes in the Walnut Ridge area. tornado emergency for Fontaine and Bono. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Fontaine and Bono. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Fontaine and Bono. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Potential tornado. Well, confirmed tornado, I guess I should say. Moving southeast, north of, and possibly towards the city of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Long line of damage and MPing reports trail all the way back to the Missouri border. This is an extremely intense thunderstorm. And we've been covering this. Unfortunately, I said it wasn't going to amount to anything. And we've been covering this. Unfortunately, I said it wasn't going to amount to anything. And we've been covering this. Unfortunately, I said it wasn't going to amount to anything. What? Why? What? Why? Okay, we have a picture of the, we have video of the tornado.
No, that's the shelf. Look at this.
Jeez.
That's the shelf. Look at this.
Jeez. That tornado is in an area of poor radar coverage. I agree. We need to get more radars in that general area. I agree. We need to get more radars in that general area. I agree. We need to get more radars in that general area. Does Jonesboro have any live cameras? Jonesboro have any live cameras? Jonesboro have any live cameras? Ooh, we do. Hergold, isn't it? We have any from Bono. Hergold, isn't it? We have any from Bono. I think the Walnut Ridge camera is down. I think the Walnut Ridge camera is down. Yeah.
You open?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Nah. Sorry, I can't eat any more pizza. Ooh, traffic cameras, actually, yes. Ooh, traffic cameras, actually, yes. So, which way is this one pointing? I can't tell. Harrisburg Road. Which way is this one pointing? Harrisburg Road. All three of these are... actually, one of these cameras... What's this one? Highway 91. Is this one down? Oh, no. We got one. We got one. Okay. We have a live camera. We have a live camera. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a live camera. We got one. Okay. We have a live camera. We have a live camera. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a live camera. No, don't allow. I don't need that right now. No, don't allow. I don't need that right now. Which one is this? Is this? No, that's not right. Is it this one? Highway 91. Is this? No, that's not right. Is it this one? Yep, it's this one. Look at that. Oh, that may have been it. We may have just seen the tornado there. Look at that. Oh, these people should not be driving. We may have just seen the tornado there. Look at that. These people should not be driving here. I'm not sure which direction this camera is looking. These people should not be driving here. I'm not sure which direction this camera is looking. We have one in Black Rock. But it looks like that camera is down. Actually, no. Black Rock camera is still working somehow. Actually, no. Black Rock camera is still working somehow. Wait, which way is this camera pointing? This camera is pointing north. Wait, which way is this camera pointing? This camera is pointing north. So we should actually have a good view of this storm. That may have been just been power flash. Oh no. This isn't good at all. Tornado emergency still in effect. This isn't good at all. How is the Black Rock camera still alive? How is the Black Rock camera still alive? How is the Black Rock camera still alive? Do we have any other live cameras here or no? Show you all of these cameras pointed. This one's looking east, so that one won't help. This one's looking east as well. This one's looking west. So we may actually have two cameras to look at here. So we may actually have two cameras to look at here. Going to go back to the radar coverage here. I have that tab open on my other screen here, so if I see anything, I have that tab open on my other screen here, so if I see anything, we'll go. What did he do? Okay, so there's a lot of lightning flashes that I'm beginning to see on the camera. Something near Bono, right? Pretty soon here, the camera should be... Yeah, camera is starting to get into the rear flank downdraft, which is this section right here. So we won't be able to see much longer. Another thing as well here that I haven't mentioned yet, but I am going to mention now. It's turning night out there. You won't be able to see the tornado. So don't go out looking for it. Do we have any other cameras down the line here? Trades this one pointing, this one's south. That one's south as well. So it does not look like we have any other cameras to look at here. Ooh, big power flash. Okay, they've removed the tornado emergency. Oh wait, no, this one's an extension. So we have our tornado emergency right here. Then we have our extension right here. So, Lake City, be in your shelter. The tornado emergency has been canceled. However, remain in your safe place as you are under the tornado warning polygon. No, there's... actually... There's a camera, like, right there. And it's pointing south. Never mind. This. Oh, no. Is that... Does this include Manette? Oh gosh, this one does include Manette. If you remember, on December 10th, Manette was hit by the Mayfield cell that eventually went through Caruthersville, which we covered for a minute here on the channel. I'm going to switch. So, pretty soon we're going to be done with our tornado emergency for now. Oh, that's not good. Homes and buildings completely destroyed. That's...
Over here. How many things can we plug in?
That's not good at all. At all. If that's true, we could be looking at our third violent tornado of the year. That's not good if that report's true. Other night, yeah, no kidding. There's a very isolated cell causing tornado emergency. Fukushima's alive. Warning people, is right now. Who is alive? Jeez. Tornado warning continues. Extended. Severe thunderstorm. Wait. Is this confirmed still, or is this radar indicated? That's weird. So, the National Weather Service has gone ahead and issued a tornado warning here. This isn't a PDS tornado warning. This is just a normal tornado warning here. 8:35, severe thunderstorm producing a tornado was located near Lake Ryerson State Park, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour. Golf ball sized hail was reported with this storm 11 miles southwest of Paragould. Tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter are possible. Flying debris will be dangerous. Locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Jonesboro, can't speak, Bono, Lake City, Lepanto, Bay, Brooklyn, Manette, Caraway, Crowley's Ridge State Park, Lake Ryerson State Park, Walcott, Eutaw, Black Oak, Three-Way, Herget, West Ridge, Lenny, Vale, Big Lake, and Gunpoint. I'm actually going to search for a scanner here. Big head.
When you spilled that cup of water this morning, feeling around for your glasses, you knew virtual consultation and get all of your questions answered from the comfort of your home, including cost. Right now.
Okay, so we have a scanner going now.
That can be over $900 off when treating both eyes, plus financing. So visit lpoffer.com. Must mention this promotion and be treated in April of 2022 to qualify. 20% off standard price of procedure. Cannot be combined with any other offers. Go to lpoffer.com for details.
Central, we got any structural damage anywhere that you've got reports of?
No reports have been received.
10-4.
I do. Yeah.
Been all over town.
Yep.
No damage here.
I do. Yeah. I'll be right back, Chop.
Well, like Central Arkansas 28.
Live streaming 28.
Go ahead.
It's full. Can you just dump that?
885 Zebra Mary William. 885 Zebra Mary William.
We'll get it taken care of tomorrow.
Returns on a gray 2010 Ford Edge, February 23, James Burnish of Raymond Den, unconfirmed, clear.
10-4, you can lift that driver.
10-4. Also be advised, the other vehicle, unless you locate it, is going to be further west of you.
10-4, we have not. There was another vehicle sitting here. I thought that was it. 10-4, we have not. There was another vehicle sitting here. I thought that was it.
All right, I'm back. Is there any other scanners? Craighead. Let me listen, please.
Growing older can present serious challenges,
Ads.
especially when you live alone. Berks County Area Agency on Aging provides an array of services that are designed to meet your needs, helping you stay in your home indefinitely. Because living alone doesn't need to mean being alone. Learn more at berksaging.org or by dialing 610-478-6500. That's berksaging.org. 610-478-6500.
As a reminder, guys, share this on social media. As a reminder, guys, share this on social media. What does this one go?
I've been trying to figure out which direction you took. I'm trying to go the opposite.
When you spilled that cup of water this morning, feeling around for your
Anyways, as I was saying, make sure you share this on social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And if you want to stay up to date with all the severe weather when I can possibly stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the severe weather.
lpoffer.com for details.
10-4, they're talking 49 north around the Carriage Hills area at the moment. 10-4, they're talking 49 north around the Carriage Hills area at the moment.
Over, what'd you find?
They're saying it could be up in the area of the Carriage Hills area up toward Paragould, but there's no warnings out at this moment for their...
What? Is there something near Paragould? Oh, yes, there is.
They're saying Needham is where this tornado is supposed to be.
Oh, yes, there is.
C1, John.
That's...
C1.
It's just rain here at Goobertown. The hail has passed about 3 or 4 minutes ago.
10-4.
It's just rain here at Goobertown. The hail has passed about 3 or 4 minutes ago.
10-4.
John's, I'm going to head toward Lake City area. Toward the west.
10-4, 851.
So Jonesboro hasn't removed from the tornado warning. That's the good news here. So Jonesboro hasn't removed from the tornado warning. We only have a severe thunderstorm warning at the moment. And that thing could be trying to go as well. If it's black, that's mine. If it's black, that's mine.
Noah, there's going to be a girl here tonight. So if you come into the bathroom, please make sure the door is shut. Okay?
15th. If this thing goes, I'm officially done. Back over to Memphis. Huh? I'm not sure what's happened there.
Well, I think it stayed mostly north of there. Just for all these back north then.
Now they're showing large hail in between Lake City and Monette area.
Large hail in between Lake City and Monette area. That would make sense. Large hail in between Lake City and Monette area. That would make sense.
I'm coming back to the end to Jonesboro on 49 up here by the fairground. It's fairly strong up here. I'm coming back to the end to Jonesboro on 49 up here by the fairground. It's fairly strong up here.
This issues severe thunderstorm warnings for Green, Craighead, Mississippi, and southern Dunklin County. This issues severe thunderstorm warnings for Green, Craighead, Mississippi, and southern Dunklin County.
So apparently they just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning.
It's on the college campus Both boys' dorms and
Here's
girls'
a
dorms got
picture of the
flooding.
tornado.
Everybody appears to be 10-4 here so far.
Here's a picture of the tornado. My goodness, that thing it. My goodness, that thing it. Man. This is the first tornado emergency with a slight risk from the Storm Prediction Center since the Maury, Tennessee tornado in October 2010. That's
646 John Burley, switch back to Troop 8.
10-4.
oh, that may have went over the KAIT station. Bruh. No way that guy was. Bruh. No way that guy was.
I'm on 18 about Needham. I'm going to go check on Lake City and Black Oak, that area, but it's starting to hail pretty hard. I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
I have some stuff that's yours. I have some stuff. I don't know if this is Max's or yours, but it's not mine.
That's Max's. So. Oh my. Apparently there were reports of people taking shelter underneath underpasses. Never, ever, ever do that. Here's a picture from that live camera we were looking at as the storm went just to the north of Jonesboro. That's oh, as of 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time, cars were flipped on Highway 67 at Walnut Ridge. Tornado emergency. That's not in effect anymore. Don't really see anything in that picture.
We can go north of here, go to Dawson.
Don't really see anything in that picture. If that's the tornado in the middle of the screen, there's no way that can be that large, right? There's no way that can be that large, right?
Still holding up all right over there? Copy, sir. Everything is good over here. 10-4. I'm coming through a Porsche. Gonna make my way around over there. If you get anything, just holler at me on one of the channels. I've got them all on. Also, City Porsches without power. I'm sure you're aware.
Copy. Porsches without power is Rise Jones Trailer Park in Hoxie was pretty much hit. Possibly most of it's been destroyed. We've got reports of windows out and siding damage, roof damage, and Hoxie and Water Bridge.
So, what I got from that was a trailer home was hit head on. So, what I got from that was a trailer home was hit head on. I'm sorry. What? Okay, this is from the 10th. Okay.
They drove up on it. Didn't see anybody around it.
Oh, a PDS tornado. Not tornado warning, jeez. Severe thunderstorm warning. That's nice. Oh, a PDS tornado. Not tornado warning, jeez. Severe thunderstorm.
It's completely off the roadway. I'm going to go back and assist 104 while he's still out there. And then we'll try to locate this Haro. County units, if you find vehicles in the ditch or whatever that you checked, no one around them. If you're going to leave them, mark them good with yellow tape. Careful.
I'm sorry, what? So they've... Seems like they have replaced the tornado warning with a severe thunderstorm warning. Seems like they have replaced the tornado warning with a severe thunderstorm warning. Yes, there are storms starting to fire to the east of Oklahoma City. Yes, there are storms starting to fire to the east of Oklahoma City. I'm so done with this. I'm so done with this. What are you? This rotation doesn't look that strong, but where did this come from? This rotation doesn't look that strong, but where did this come from? Oh, obviously I know where it came from. Wait a minute, this isn't Oklahoma City. Jeez. Oh, wait, that... Oh, my gosh, my brain is dying. Oh, wait, that... Oh, my gosh, my brain is dying.
Power lines down, blocking the roadway.
still have this as a...
Where the pole originated from. There's poles on both sides now.
There's apparently a new severe thunderstorm watch that was issued. Huh? Oh yeah, that makes sense. For the Oklahoma City area. So 25, 2010, and 4040. Well, since the tornado emergency is now completed, I'm going to end the live stream there. As always, if there's a new warning issued, I will be right back on. But for now, as there's no warning in effect, I will get out of here. So, see you all later.